Hi, George Williams, founder and CEO of Reliability X, and we're here today on our fourth video in our short series on finding opportunities and quick wins, really quick things that we can do both in the maintenance and operations side of the fence. We've already covered things like alarm points and event rates and rework. Today we're going to talk about PM routes and, well, what can a route do for me? If my CMMS system has the ability to manage routes, how do I take advantage of some of that? Again, really high level, really quick. If you want more information on anything we're covering, hit us up at ask@reliabilityx.com. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about PM routes. So a route is really where we take a group of assets and or job plans that are of similar work, and we create them as a single set of steps for a trade staff or technician to execute. Generally speaking, these are things like lubrication rounds, collecting readings, things of that nature. If we're going to use them for taking readings, but we're not using the metering functionality in the system, we should be using go, no go gauges out in the field. Make it very visual. Let's see whether or not the needle's in the green. If it is, move on. If it's not, then we've got an issue that we have to document. But let's not take actual readings if we're not using metering functionality to trend those over time. Lubrication is a great example for an opportunity for routes. And this allows us to remove an awful lot of the PM requirement of assets. We'll use two examples. One of them I got written on the board. So let's say we've got a room full of pumps. This is a pretty common example. We've got a mechanical room. In this case, there are 8 pumps. In most organizations, each one of these pumps is getting a 1-hour PM every 3 months. So every 3 months, I'm doing 8 hours of work. So every year I've got 4 times that, so I've got 32 hours, 32 hours of work in this mechanical room just in PMing pumps. If I create a lubrication route using ultrasonic lubrication, or if I use automatic lubricators, then the only thing I'm really doing at the pump level is seeing if they leak and maybe inspecting the coupling. Hopefully I'm using vibration analysis and I'm not inspecting the coupling either. But let's say I'm using vibration analysis to inspect the coupling and the overall condition, and now I don't have a lubrication requirement, so realistically I'm only checking to see if they leak. Do you know how you see if 8 pumps in a row leak? That's it, you're done. So I take an 8 1-hour PMs and I knock it down to about, depending on travel time to get there, let's just say we give them a half hour, right? We'll go way overboard. So now I've gone from 32 hours to 0.5 hours, 32 hours to 0.5 hours a quarter times 4 to 2 hours. So from 32 hours down to 2 hours by creating a route to check for leaks and automatic lubrication and no longer needing a 1-hour PM for each and every pump. This also applies to things like air handlers. Lubrication often drives your minimal frequency. And so if lubrication is driving your minimal frequency, but you happen to be doing all this other stuff because you happen to be there, pull lubrication out and get those hours back.